Good morning, everybody. Today is day one of the Earl Brown Coin Show. I got about 15 minutes before they let the dealers in, so I just want to sit here and chat. What do I think is going to happen today? You know, silver and gold have been on a rally. We all know. Yesterday, silver went to 51 and went right down to 49. According to this video, I believe it's around $50.50. So I think that we're going to get a lot of sellers today. You know, people want to sell to the dealers. Got to have some buying as well, because that gives you fuel. You know what I'm saying? I want to do as many buying as I possibly can from customers this time. I don't want to walk around to the dealers and buy from them, because I want to basically get those items as cheap as I can, very fairly. But I don't want to pay above retail for anything, and that's kind of why I'm in that driver's seat, basically. So, and I got a couple buddies of mine that had this is their first time at a show, so I was like really happy to see them. So that's really cool to see, and we'll see what happens today. I will film as much as I'm possibly allowed to at the show, because there's tons of security here at this amazing Earl Brown Coin Show. Hey everybody, this show's been absolutely bonkers, crazy. I mean, I just bought a whole bunch of silver stuff, so I'm offering $6 back, and I'm just been scooping it up like crazy. Look at this, I got, you know, quarters like that for melt, like back from melt, 14 bucks what I paid for it, you know. That's like, melts like 11 bucks on these things, crazy. I got that thing for about 30 bucks. It's been crazy. I'll do some updates. But I gotta show you these awesome coins I got. Look at this, a rattler. 1984 double dyed ear, dude, in a rattler. Mid-State 65 red. This thing. That's crazy. That's worth something. The last one sold on eBay at $349, not in a rattler. So this is quite the deal. Got this for a very good price. Just picked up this OGH Mid-State 66, dude. Look at this thing. Stunning reverse. Stunning fields. Yeah, so I had a little break in the action, so I gotta get back, guys, and start selling some more stuff and buying some more stuff. You guys love this show. Oh yeah. Hey, I hope you guys can hear me okay. So I'm gonna do a recap on some things that we had just so much action. It was so busy. I already disclosed that coin and that coin. So I bought all these sets right here for like $3 below melt on these things, and they're pretty neat. So I'm trying to stick with some modern day commemoratives and modern day bullion, and I think that's pretty cool. And then yes, I got this privy. I mean, literally they were selling these for I think 85 bucks at the US Mint or something like that. Crazy, right? I got a couple more 40%. I know people don't want them. Got them for like 7 bucks. I probably paid too much for them. I got another one of these. It's actually right here, still in the package. So I got that for $6 back in melt, which is pretty cool. And people were fine with that. And I already disclosed it earlier, but got some fractionals. Kind of neat. I haven't seen any of those. And I actually had some interest on the Godzillas. I sold 2 out of the 3 already. We got another proof Ike right there. And what else is jumping out at me here? I just keep losing track because I got so much stuff that came in and I repriced it, and it's going out faster than I can comprehend right now. I'm glad I have a little break here to talk. So the guy never came back for the money for that, so I ended up selling a bunch of that stuff, so I took all the deductions out of that. So if he ever came back, I'd be like, I just had to do what I had to do. He didn't put any money down on the deal, so just gotta keep plugging away. And apologize for the interruption. I had 2 people standing behind me that wanted to buy stuff from me, so I had to cut the video short. Wow, guys, that show was absolutely bonkers. I actually was exhausted by the end of that show. Lots of buying, lots of selling, walking around back and forth. I mean, it was bustling. I bought a lot of stuff, and I couldn't even have time to even film it and show you what I bought because somebody else bought it like that. It's crazy. My goodness. I think I bought that collection at the last show for like 640 bucks, something like that. I ended up selling it for 872, and that was melt. I mean, crazy, right? So I had to get some gold. I want to show you guys my gold coins. Everything else is still up there, and gosh, it's just I have it written down and all that stuff. But then, how am I going to show you all this stuff I got? I mean, I briefed on some of it at the show, but point is, let's go look at this gold that I got. It's actually in fascinating condition. So, oh, I love getting gold. So I think I paid maybe $50 above melt on this, but dang, the condition is crazy. I mean, we have a carbon spot there. I think this was in a bezel, but I don't see any cleaning. Look at that beautiful, originality to this coin. What would you grade this? I'd say at least a 63. I really see hardly any scratches. I see some abrasions. It is soft. Wow. I told my buddy Simon that when I was a kid, literally 20 years old, I went to a coin shop. I bought a 1901 $5 gold coin, just like you see right here, for $99. I'm not kidding. Okay, gold wasn't worth that much. $99 was too much when gold was at around $300 an ounce. And look at it now. This thing rough floating around $1,000. If this was in a graded holder in a mint state 63, it would probably be in excess of $1,200. But it looks like it's been in some jewelry, because I do see some dark spots, but I don't see any damage to the rim at all. But I can see right there. And I'm gonna take this out because I don't want this. I'm gonna get an airtight for this because it just takes up too much room. So that was something I want to get more of. My goal for the next 2 days is to get at least 3 10th-ounce pieces of gold for the next 2 days to make it 6 tenths. That will give me exactly 16 ounces. That's my goal, guys. Look at this thing. Beautiful. Australia. Perth Mint. Look at this thing. Hear the rooster. That's awesome. So yeah, with the price of gold keeping on rising, you just got to keep up with it. I mean, look at the investment just for this year. I believe 54%. Crazy. That's more than the S&P 500 right now. Do I believe next year is going to be as good? I really do. I really do. That's just my opinion. Okay. I feel like this is the best way to save your money. So let's see what happens on day 2. I'm hoping to talk with a couple of my dealer friends there and just, see what they think that's going to happen in the market, or ask them some questions like basically, what's your favorite coin that you own, and what is something you would love to purchase? Things like that. So we'll move on, and I'll see you guys on the next day.